Low energy.
Oh, yes, that's what they call me, low energy Julia. Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, dear.
Tanico, how are you?
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yes.
Well, you need a little pick-me-up. You got me a cup of coffee. Did you get yourself a cup of coffee?
No, I don't count. So we're going to teach you how to eat a Meltaway in this segment.
So this is something new that you're bringing to us.
Actually, it's very old. We haven't had it in years.
Oh.
And all of a sudden they said, hey, there's a new regime that said, hey, whatever happened to the all butter Meltaway?
Okay.
And what I really like is we did lemon, we did walnut, but we never offered both on air.
Okay.
So this is the walnut.
But there is no combo. I'll let you know that.
Right.
Okay, so a 33 count of the choice of the walnut or the lemon Meltaway cookies. They come like this, so it's like 3 sleeves of it. So you get a ton of you can eat one. It's all yours.
Okay.
Brand new today, it's M133852. No auto delivery on this. It's $15.67 on your Easy Pay. Now, if you want the lemon, only 500 available. Remember, it's brand new today. And if you want the walnut, a little bit more than that, about 1,500. Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing with the Meltaway, and Jimmy felt that he needed to bring me a cup of coffee to teach me the error of my ways.
There's a reason it's called a Meltaway, and that is if you break one up, you take a bite, and then you take a swig, it will melt or disintegrate in your mouth because when you're 100% butter, there's no shortening or no margarine in it that's gonna be waxy.
Okay.
It's gonna melt right away. It's a shortbread. It's a rich shortbread with walnuts in it. And this is lemon. I would probably do the coffee thing with the walnut.
Okay. So
Okay.
I take a Meltaway.
Break a Meltaway.
Okay.
You can break it in half if you want, because you're gonna get all powdered sugar up. And by the way, I want to clear something up. This is about 2¼ pounds. The count may vary. You may get 30, you may get 32, but you're gonna get 2¼ now. See, there you go. That's the other thing. Nice break there. Look at that.
Thank you.
Lots of walnuts, not skimping on the walnuts at all. And double rolled. And what do I mean by that? The right way to do a Meltaway, in my opinion, is we want you to get that, we want that powdered sugar to melt into the cookie as well. So when you get it, it's not disappeared. So if you take a bite and then you take a swig of coffee, you take a bite and then swig, and you'll find that inside your mouth, all of that comes together for this really great, this 1-2 thing with coffee and, right? You get it? You can keep going, and because what's very dangerous about these, you can eat these like potato chips. They can really go. I love walnut Meltaways myself. And so it is a short dough, meaning that it's butter, it's sugar, and it's flour, vanilla, pure vanilla, and in this case, lemon oil. The lemon is really to me, I like what's called what we call a palate cleanser. And
Yes,
that is
me too.
After you have a meal. What I love about these things, especially some of you don't want a big Jimmy cinnamon roll. You don't want a big Jimmy crumb cake. You take one of these little cookies. I mean, this is 2 to 3 bites. Now, these are about an ounce plus each.
They're big.
Yeah, so I'm telling you that when Cindy and I you've heard me say it over the years, our 8 o'clock fix at night. Want just something sweet but not something overwhelming. We take one of these, cup of tea, cup of decaf. The lemon especially, not real tart, just like a very slight butter lemon, really meant to be I like this cookie because I think it's elegant in its own way. You don't want to eat it in a black dress for sure, right? You don't want to do that.
A little bit of a lean. These are pre-powdered, right? You don't have to powder them yourself?
No, everything comes in ready to go. And again, with 100% butter, you're going to get this real sensation of melting. And the other thing, great news here is I go through a lot of discussion about how to keep them. Room temperature's fine, refrigerator's fine, freezer's fine. This is the one, I always say I like to eat baked goods cold. Yeah. This is the one at room temperature, and I will tell you why. Because if you really want, without the coffee, with the true melting experience, you eat one of these at room temperature, your mouth is warm, 98 degrees, right, of course, it will melt in your mouth. And you can really, in small portions, really enjoy these one by one. You have to be careful, like I said, because I've been known, before you know it, 3 or 4 are gone. But yes, one at a time. They will last on your counter. Really, I've had these on my counter. I've had these in my bakery in boxes for months, and they really are. That's a wonderful thing about shortbread. There's no egg in it, so it really lasts long. There's not a lot of stuff in it that's going to go bad, if you will, or dry out. It's just a great, elegant cookie. Great gift idea, by the way.
I also feel like I have powdered sugar all over my lips.
This is
Stuck to my lip gloss. Do I? I bet I do.
No. There's none there. There's none there at all. Keep eating.
I sure
It's okay.
do.
No, there's no lip gloss there. Don't worry about it. And
I sure do.
There's no powdered
Right there.
sugar on your blouse, on your
Just
sweater.
a little bit.
Don't worry about it. So,
That's all right. I'll save it for later.
so yeah. So not a first. Definitely not a first date food, right? Definitely not a first.
Or maybe
date
it
food.
is.
It could be. You know,
Little
it could
powdered
be.
sugar lips. That's a cute little pet name going forward. Okay, now we are getting limited if you want the lemon flavor. Only about 300 remain.
All right.
We do also have that walnut available as well. Comes in a box, built to, ship to. They come ambient, correct? Mm-hmm. Do we know about how long you can keep it on the countertop?
I have had these on the counter. I've had them on my desk. I've had them at the bakery for months. You know,
Okay.
Think about sometimes around the holidays they have those Danish shortbread cookies in tins.
Yeah.
They never ever see the light of a refrigerator or a freezer.
Right.
Because shortbread has a really great shelf life. So you can keep these for literally weeks on your shelf, or if you want to stick them in the fridge or the freezer, you can. But as you can see, plenty big for a single serve cookie.
Oh, it's big.
2 to 3 bites easy, like I said.
Oh, I say more than that.
Right after that, they're going to come to you in the box. They're going to come bubble wrapped. So we have done so much testing on the shipping methods of these because we want them to land to you nice and safe and whole. They're double packed in the box. They're double dunked in the powdered sugar, by the way. So remember, just over 2 pounds. The count may vary depending on the size of the cookies. Somewhere in between 30.
They're
32
big for
cookies. Plenty
Meltaways.
Plenty to go around. I love this
$15,
cookie.
yeah, that's really good. $15 and change on an easy pay.
eating the other
Brand new today. It's M133, I can't read that from over there, 582, no, M133852. No auto delivery on this one. You just choose if you want it in the walnut or the lemon, but if you want the lemon, it is last call.
Good job.
You got powdered sugar on your lips too, Jimmy.
I know.